Hi and welcome to WWE Girls Talk. I'm Coral.
I'm Ashley.
And right now we're doing the Road to Payback,
Yay.
which is Raw, and it's the 3rd of April to the 24th of April, so it's not a very long run up, but quite a lot happened. So first off, Kurt Angle is announced as the new GM. Kurt Angle is new GM. I'm still not completely made my mind up on him, but I'm not.
Don't hate him.
Yeah, I don't hate him, but I'm not like, yeah, he's great. Daniel Bryan's done a much better job. I'm going to be Guerrero, but we can't always have it. I still think she's my favourite. Just because she was just terrible. So, yeah. So, I think he always looks petrified or confused all the time.
Yeah, just a bit.
Yeah, or very nervous. A bit weird. But, yeah, I mean, there's a few different things that happens. He decides to keep Sammy on Raw. He decides to keep Seth on Raw as well. He's like, I'm going to just obey Steph's orders. Braun Strowman also squares up to him, and he gets the whole or else talk. I want competition or else.
Yeah, he did that before.
Yeah, and he ends up getting Braun ends up getting a match with Big Show, and the ring collapses, which has happened before. Yeah, so it's nothing new. Finn Balor comes back. Yay! He teams up with Seth Rollins, so they've completely forgotten. Right when he left. Yeah. Because it was
Seth that injured him.
Yeah, it was Seth that injured him. So they completely forgotten this feud. So they had a match. I can't remember who they had the match against.
Samoa Joe
and no, who was it? Was it Reigns? No, not Reigns. It was someone anyway. They had the match. They teamed up, and it was just a bit like, right. And this starts the whole Bray Wyatt wants Finn Balor, but it kind of stops after this and carries on a bit later on.
Oh, it's Bray Wyatt. There you go.
Oh, was it Bray?
Yeah,
there we go. Yeah, Bray Wyatt wants Finn Balor, but it kind of gets forgotten about just after
Yeah,
now.
it does. It's so strange.
Yeah, it's proper going on now, which is why he's wrestled Elias Sampson the last 3 weeks in a row. But we'll get to that later. So Roman Reigns comes out to a very rowdy crowd because of what's happened with
The
Undertaker. Everyone's like booing him,
calling him an asshole.
Yeah, and no one likes him. They really don't. He retired the Undertaker. I mean, even Brock Lesnar didn't get that.
Yeah.
No. It was just people were just in shock. This the fact that someone who the crowd really doesn't like, heel or face, beat him, and it's bad. So I mean, he took this for a good 4 or 5 minutes. Finally got a word in edgeways, and all he said was, "It's my yard now."
Yeah.
Walked off.
It was really weird.
Oh dear.
He didn't even turn heel after this.
No.
So strange. That would have been the perfect time.
Yeah. So weird. So we had Neville versus Austin Aries, which was really boring run up to Payback. They just had a couple of matches, and then had matches while watching each other.
Oh, we forgot to mention that match on WrestleMania.
It didn't happen on WrestleMania, did it?
Yeah, the match was WrestleMania pre-show. It was really good. I enjoyed that match. Well, honest.
I don't see it. Yeah. Then the whole Titus O'Neil brand starts.
Oh god.
So this is at this point. This is literally only happens twice, I think. But Apollo Crews wins a match. Titus O'Neil comes on the side, selfie, and Apollo Crews is like, "What the fuck? What's going on?" Which is actually quite funny. So yeah, it's a fun little thing. They've dived more into it now, which is actually kind of working. But I feel like they're just sticking it to 205 Live a bit. So, but yeah, that was pretty decent. Hardy Boys come back. They're Raw. They're there.
They had a rematch, didn't they?
Yeah, they had a rematch, and the Hardys retained it. But after that, Hardys just kind of had a lot of random tag matches to kind of.
Until they got into the Cesaro Sheamus feud, actually.
I think that's even after Payback.
Yeah.
So that's it. New Day issue an open challenge, and the Revival turn up.
Whoop, whoop.
I thought that was a really weird tag team to come up. I don't know why, because I know they lost the championship just before that anyway. So.
Do you think?
Yeah.
I thought they were ready, and the crowd knew who they were. Remember there was a time when no one knew who they were.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, "Who are you?" But it was really good to see that everyone actually knew who they were.
So that's good. It's not like when the Ascension came off. It was just a bit like
what? But what I thought was quite good about that is, they're really bad ass heels.
Yeah.
They were so happy to be there. They couldn't really act like it. They were so happy.
That was like the Ember and Ruby Riott match I watched last night. The crowd was just like, this is awesome. Like straight away, they'd barely done anything.
Yeah.
And Ruby Riott kept doing this.
Oh.
Trying not to smile, and everyone was like looking at her like. It was brilliant. They were just so proud of themselves. It was quite cute, to be fair. So we have got the Superstar Shaker. Woo! So the Miz has gone to Raw. Dean Ambrose has gone to Raw. So they had this whole little thing where Miz was still dressed as John Cena, and Dean was like, "Oh, it's great to have you with me." And he was like,
"I see you, John."
Yeah.
He's like, "What? You're an idiot." I don't know. That's not a feud.
Yeah. Bray Wyatt went to Raw.
Yeah.
Alexa Bliss went to Raw. Mickie James went to Raw. Jericho went to SmackDown but didn't, but then did. That was really confusing, that.
There's a match, weren't there?
Yeah, so basically, Jericho was going to SmackDown if he beat Kevin Owens, because Kevin Owens went over and had the championship, but if Jericho won, he was going to SmackDown, but then I think he ended up on SmackDown anyway.
Yeah.
It didn't make any sense to me. Charlotte went to SmackDown, which I think was the wrong decision. And Kurt Hawkins went to Raw.
He's done nothing since. He did nothing on his debut, to be fair.
No, his debut was like delayed, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But I mean, he does random matches when they're going to get interrupted. That's pretty much what happens.
What happens?
Yeah. Oh my god, I felt so bad about that one.
Yeah.
Really sad. Braun Strowman. Oh, Emma comes back as well. She's Emma now.
She's back as Emma.
Braun Strowman confronts Brock Lesnar. Says when he's finished for Reigns, he's coming for Brock.
Which actually does happen.
Yeah. A little bit. And then he goes back to Reigns. Braun attacks Roman Reigns and then flips an ambulance over. I think, is that the one that got a complaint? Something got a complaint and I can't remember what it was.
This is meant to be where the whole ambulance match thing started, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He got injured.
Yeah. Cesaro and Sheamus beat Enzo and Cass to be the #1 contenders, so that starts the Hardy's feud. Kalisto beats Braun Strowman.
Oh,
Like the only person to like beat Braun Strowman is fucking Kalisto in a dumpster match, and it's only because he accidentally tripped over and landed in the bin. So that was funny. But then Strowman like straps him all in to the bin and flips it over, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, get him out!
Yeah.
He died." Okay. But yeah, that was quite funny. When Miz gets to Raw, he does Miz TV. But Jericho, because Jericho's in the middle of his last highlight reel, because he's like, "I'm going to SmackDown, bitches, bye." And he had like light up jacket again, but we haven't seen it since. But it was made of like really shitty Christmas tree lights, so it was just a blazer.
Oh,
he just bought it on the highlight reel. But then Ambrose comes over and tries to move everything away, and he's like, "We're doing the Ambrose Asylum again," which I wasn't the biggest fan of. It was funny, but it didn't go on that well. Kurt Hawkins has a match. Big Show knocked him out, and then Finn Balor beat him once. And I like Samson starts walking around random matches.
Oh yeah,
it's so funny. He's just like, and everyone's like, "What's the last?" The first time he turns up, they're like, "It's from NXT. Why is he drifting on Raw?" It was so funny. And then apparently tensions rise between Dana and Emma a little bit because Emma's like, "You're gonna be my protege again."
Yeah,
and
weird.
She's like, I can be my own protege. And there's that one match where Miz and Bray teamed up against Ambrose and Jericho, and then Bray turned on Miz halfway through. But basically, Miz is like, "I've got a double," and then he doesn't show up. Then halfway through the match, he comes out, Sister Abigail's people, and Miz is like, "Yay!" And then
yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, it didn't make sense. It didn't really go with anything.
Yeah.
Dean Ambrose defeated Owens for the Intercontinental Championship his first night on Raw, so he's now Intercontinental Champion. And then goes on Miz TV. Maurice says he won't be as good as The Miz. And and then whacks him on the back of a microphone. And then Miz escapes so Dean can't attack. So now Dean Ambrose is the Intercontinental Champion. And Alexa Bliss got #1 contender. And
Well, Dean already Intercontinental Champion.
No, Owens was because he won it from
But Owens was US champ. Was Dean won at WrestleMania?
I wrote in a Continental. Yeah, that makes no sense.
Dean would have already had it.
Yeah.
Miz was after it, I think. That's what was happening.
Yeah, something like that. Anyway, Ambrose has got it. And so Alexa has a match with Sasha and loses, then walks away, and then Bailey brings her back and attacks Bailey. That's the only time I've ever seen Bailey attack anyone. That's why I wrote it down. And then Bailey just always helps Sasha. And then Sasha helps Bailey. It's annoying. Anyway.
Yeah, best friends.
Yeah, that was the road to payback. So boring.
Yeah.
I just really like the Superstar Shake-Up. That's my favourite thing.
Yeah.
I like when they move all around.
Yeah, it's quite fun.
Yeah, that's what I was really worried about the brand split if they decided not to do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm glad they've done it. They still seem to be switching people around as of like 2 weeks ago. Fucking Jason Jordan.
Oh, that was cool.
Oh, you see that coming, you do.
Do you?
Chad Gable has 2 solo matches before he even gets announced.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. Anyway, that was okay, but not that great. Yeah, so that was the road to payback. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe.
Your TV Tumble.
Follow us, like us, comment below.
Bye.
Bye.